Hello, welcome to another maths class. My name is Manuela Ndiomu, and today I'll be taking on the topic Area of Plane Shapes Part 3 under the theme Mensuration and Geometry. But before we go into this lesson, let's take a look at the objectives for this class. Now, by the end of this lesson, you should be able to calculate the area of a circle. In the previous part of this lesson, we talked about plane shapes like triangles, parallelograms, and trapeziums. We also learned how to find the areas of these plane shapes. So in this lesson, we are going to learn how to find the area of a circle. Now, before we go into learning how to find the area of a circle, let's remind ourselves of what a circle is. Simply put, a circle is a round-shaped figure with no corners or edges. Going on, let's look at the different parts of a circle. First, we have the diameter. The diameter of a circle is the length of the line that goes through the center of the circle and touches 2 points of the circumference. Note that the diameter of a circle is 2 times the radius of the circle. Now, what is the radius of a circle? The radius of a circle is half the length of the diameter of that same circle. And finally, we have a sector. Now, a sector of a circle is a fraction of a circle and is enclosed between 2 radii. Note that the plural of radius is radii. So it is enclosed between 2 radii and the circumference of a circle. Now, you've heard me mention the circumference of a circle a couple of times. What is the circumference of a circle? The circumference of a circle is the distance around the circle. To make it simple for you, if you open a circle and form a straight line, the length of that line is the circumference of the circle. Now, it is important for you to know that for any circle, whatever the size, if you divide the circumference by its diameter, you will get what we call a special number. This special number is called pi. And pi is circumference over the diameter and is always equal to 3.14159. Now, we use this symbol to represent our pi. So pi is the ratio of the circumference of a circle to its diameter. And we usually use the values 3.14 or 22/7 when we are talking about pi. So pi is equal to the circumference of a circle over the diameter of a circle. Now, if we multiply both sides of the equation by d, that is the diameter, we will get the formula for calculating the circumference of a circle. So circumference will be equal to pi multiplied by d, where d is the diameter. Now remember that d is 2 times the radius. So our circumference can also be equal to 2 pi r, where r is the radius. Now keep note of this formula because we will use it to help us find the area of a circle. Now, let us look at the circle given to us. This circle has been separated into 8 different sectors. Now, to help us find the area of the circle, we will cut out the sectors and arrange them as shown here. Now, if you look closely at this shape, you will see that it is almost the shape of a rectangle. And if you remember, the area of a rectangle is length times breadth. So since our circle is almost like the shape of a rectangle, we can use the area of a rectangle to get the area of our circle. Now, if we look closely at our shape, we will notice 2 things. We will notice that the length of the rectangle is now the blue lines that form the circumference of the circle. That's here and here. So one length of the rectangle is equal to half of the circumference of our circle. You will also notice that the breadth of the rectangle is equal to the radius of our circle. So the area of our circle will be length times breadth. And our length is equal to half the circumference and our breadth is equal to the radius. So the area of our circle will be half of the circumference, that is the length, multiplied by the radius, which is the breadth. Now remember, the circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. So this will give us half of 2 pi r multiplied by r. 2 here will cancel 2. So we will have pi r multiplied by r, which will be equal to pi r square. Therefore, the area of a circle is pi r square, where r is the radius of the circle. Now let's look at a couple of examples. Example 1. A circle has a radius of 2 kilometers. What is the area of the circle? Use pi is equal to 3.14 and round your answer to 2 decimal points. So, step 1, we write down the formula for the area of a circle. Area of a circle is equal to pi r square. So now we substitute the values into the formula and we solve. They gave us our pi to be equal to 3.14 and our radius is 2. So area of a circle will be equal to 3.14 multiplied by 2 square. 2 square is equal to 4. So we will have 3.14 multiplied by 4, which will then give us 12.56. So the area of our circle is 12.56 kilometers square. Our unit is kilometers square because the unit given to us in our example is kilometers. Example 2. A circle has a diameter of 6 meters. Calculate its area. Use pi is equal to 3.14 and round your answer to 2 decimal points. So our first step is to write down the formula for the area of a circle. And the area of a circle is equal to pi r square. Now we substitute the values into the formula and we solve. Now note that we were given the diameter and not the radius. So first of all, we have to find the radius of a circle. And remember that the radius of a circle is half the diameter. So the radius of our circle will be 6 divided by 2, which is equal to 3 meters. Now we have our radius, we can now calculate the area of our circle. Pi was given to us to be 3.14. So the area of our circle will be equal to 3.14 multiplied by 3 square. 3 square is equal to 9. So we will have 3.14 multiplied by 9, which will give us 28.26. So the area of our circle is 28.26 meters square. Having solved all these examples, we have come to the end of our class. But before we go, let's take a look at a quick summary of what we have learned so far. We learned that a circle is a round-shaped figure that has no corners or edges. We also learned that a diameter of a circle is a line segment that joins 2 points on the circumference of the circle and passes through the center of the circle. Going on, we learned that a radius of a circle is a line segment that joins the center of the circle to a point on the circumference. Next, we learned that a sector of a circle is the area enclosed between 2 radii and the circumference of a circle. And finally, we learned that the area of a circle is pi r square. I'm sure you know it's test time. Question 1. Calculate the area of the circle given. Use pi is equal to 3.14 and round your answer to 1 decimal point. Option A, 1519.8 kilometers square. Option B, 379.9 kilometers square. Option C, 69.1 kilometers square. Or option D, 34.5 kilometers square. The correct answer is option B, 379.9 kilometers square. Question 2. A circle has an area of 616 meters square. What is the radius of the circle? Use pi is equal to 22/7. Option A, 7 meters. Option B, 28 meters. Option C, 14 meters. Or option D, 56 meters. The correct answer is option C, 14 meters. Thank you for your time. I'm sure you now know how to calculate the area of a circle. Till we meet again. Bye-bye.